Good afternoon, guys. A very beautiful good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. We are live again. What a beautiful Friday, and we are on smashing things live. Okay, we are on a very beautiful channel, GMT Progs, being super amazing. Okay, sorry guys for a network blackout, but we are back again. So now we are here and we want to go through the market, analyzing the market. So we want to see what is going on in the market. So we are using forexfactor.com or today in the market. Before going to any trade, make sure you analyze and see what events, what news do we have in the market. Okay, what event and what news do we have in the market? Okay, so today is Friday, and Friday. Let me go to the calendar here. So today is Friday. On Friday, today is 25th, 25, Friday. We have we don't have any high impacted news today, Friday. We just have a medium impacted news that we should expect. which is a core durable goods orders month over month. And again, we have durable goods orders months over month. Okay, so we don't have any serious news or that can impact high our market. So let's see about this core durable goods. You can see here change source census below, change in the total value of new purchase orders placed with manufacturers for durable goods excluding transportation items. So actual greater than forecast is good for the Collins. Okay, so if the actual will be good, if actual will be greater than forecast, it's good for the Collins. Now, if it will be good for the Collins, what should we expect? As a trader, you should expect the dollar to be very much strong and selling gold and any related uh, uh, pairs or asset that goes against dollar. Okay, but if actual will be lesser than the is bad for the currency, and then we should expect the currency, the dollar strength to go down, and then uh, any related trade that goes, I mean, that trade against dollar will go up. So this is what we have today as the news. Now let's go deep now in the market. And I always say we are using trading view for our analysis, and going to share not only forex market, but we are here discussing about the market and the strategy we are using. GMT blocks, we are using what kind of strategy? We are using what kind of strategy, guys? The strategy we are using CRT, candle range theory plus smart money concept. That is the strategy we are using. And in the morning, I took this trade around here. This was my entry, and we have made a very huge profit from this point here going. Our exit was around here, and we made this is the future. I was trading PNU, okay, future trading on Binance. Okay, so now I think we're gonna see. Price has entered into our point of interest. Broke here, and then we might see price coming down. So how do you go about this? Now discuss about Bitcoin here. Okay, let's discuss about Bitcoin. Now on Bitcoin, how do you approach the market using this strategy? Easy. First of all, you have to go to daily. Okay, remember every candlestick represents what? Every individual candles represent a range. So you start from a day, you go to 1 hour, and then you go to 15 minutes. Okay, you can start from weekly, okay, daily, 4 hour, monthly, weekly, daily, or 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes as your entries. Okay, so now this is Bitcoin situation right now in the market. If you look on the daily, where are we on the daily? On the daily, you can see we went up to this level here. This was our closing high. This was our closing high. So Bitcoin went up to 122,102. That was our closing high. Now you will find what to find. If you take this candlestick here, okay, if you take this candlestick here, so this is our high. Okay, this is our high, this is the range 120, and this is our what, and this is our low. Okay, this is our low here. Let me show you guys properly, and this is low day. Okay, candle range low day, like that. So now we still have 13 hours for this candlestick to be completely formed. 13 hours for this candlestick to be completely formed. But what do you see? Price has gone below this low, below this day low. Price has gone below this low, and you can see just end up there. We take our new low, I mean our higher low. Now we have a new lower low as a price. But if you go deeper here, you can see we had this turning point here. Okay, we had this turning point here, and we saw this high was being taken by this, and we did not see anything but just a return back inside this low here. I mean, this, inside this higher high. So we can say this was what? We can say this was a liquidity grab. Okay, and you can see prove it there. Now, what we need to do, so we have our daily low and we have our daily high here. Inside this range, what do you see? Inside this range, we have an inside bar, okay, which was what? Which was a bearish bar, another bearish bar, and another bearish bar. So if you take this one here, it means this is a continuation going down. Okay, this is a break of a structure, a continuation trading within this range 120 and again 160. This is where price is trading so far, even though we cannot limit it because nobody controls the market. Price can still come down, but already we daily low again, this higher high, this higher low, we had another higher low here. All these two irons, their liquidities have been swept away. Okay, their liquidity have been swept away. Now, if their liquidity have been swept away, if their liquidity have been swept away, if their liquidity have been swept away, then what should you expect? So when dealing with when dealing with C ala, okay, when dealing with C ala T candle range theory, we are looking for what? We are looking for something like this, guys. We are looking for something like this. We are looking for something like this. So this one here, we are looking for a body. We are looking for wicks. So the body will give us the opening price and the closing price. The wick was uh, a closing high and opening high. So now this is our opening high. Okay, sorry, this is our closing high. Now let me do like this. This is a closing high. Okay, this is a closing high of where an opening bearish candlestick. Okay, and this was our opening price, and this is our opening low. Now, what happened here? So we did not take this high. Rather, we just had a break. We just had a downward trend line and coming down and take this low liquidity. Now we are inside here, and we still have 13 hours to see what this candlestick will behave. So, but we have just taken liquidity already on this low and this low. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame to see. 4-hour time frame, you will see this was our low that we had, and we take some liquidity on this low, and then we came back to this order block here. So this was a break of structure. Sorry, this was a change of character. Okay, this was a change of character. This was a change of character, and we had what? We had an order block here, which caused this break, which caused this change of character. So we say order was being the second time. Again, a fair value gap here. Okay, a fair value gap here, which was also visited and mitigated. Okay, so we say this is what? This is our fair value gap, and this was what? Now we have here, which with this kind of stick here, this is an order block, and then we say this is a fair value gap, and then we had again another order block here. Okay, so this is the extreme order block and the extreme fair value gap. Now, if you this point here, you will see price was what? Price was above the 50%, which is the very much expensive. Now, as a seller, you would prefer selling at point A or point B. Point B, so you would like to sell, you are trading around here, then you are on a huge profit. Now, what happened? Market came back down in not so much strong to let this. So we just take liquidity here, and then we have we are moving. Okay, so I think you can hear me very well. I think my voice is very much clear. Now, let me proceed. Okay, so if you wanna trade Bitcoin so far, you should here is our break of structure. This one here is our break of structure, and what caused this break of structure is this order block here. You, if you wanna buy targeted profit should be 118. That should be your targeted profit.